Hi guys, in this presentation we shall learn about how to print this diamond pattern. Okay, most people don't know what's the logic behind it, so let's get started. Whenever you got a shape which is like a mirror image, see, consider this 0 as an axis. Okay, if you consider 0 as an axis, then you can see that this is a mirror image, see, here and here. And if you consider this 0 as an axis, then you can see that it is also a mirror image. Okay, whenever you got a mirror image, always try to write the numbers like this, okay, in terms of negatives and positive values. Okay, it is a major advantage. We'll see what is the advantage. First we'll write the conditions. See, this is row, right, and this is column. We'll write if row is -2, then column should be 0. You can see that from here we extract the conditions like this. The observation is, see, this is an even number, these are odd numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, and these even and odd numbers are fluctuating, and these depend on the I values, right? See, whenever the I value is even number, here also even number. Whenever the I value is odd number, here odd numbers. Okay, for time being, don't consider the negative values. Okay, negative values we don't consider. Okay, we take only magnitude but not the sign. Okay, so if you take only the magnitude but not the sign, we can eliminate these two cases, right? See, these and these are equivalent to these values. If you remove the negative sign, then I can remove these values. So these are our conditions. So how to apply these conditions? Let's see. What I said is remove the negative values. So -1 and 1, if you remove the negative values, I'll get two ones. Okay, so I can remove simply this value here. -2 0 2. Okay, 2 0 2, it is nothing but we are removing the negative values, so -2 will become 2. 2 0 2 is nothing but 0 2. 2 is repeating, right? So I'll eliminating the repeating values. Okay, I have eliminated these values and I'm removing these negative signs also. Okay, so these are our conditions. Our condition is whenever the I value is 2, the j should be 0. I value is 1, j should be 1. If I value is 0, j should be 0 and 2. How to extract these conditions? That is our main criteria. See, our first observation is, we'll write the first observation. First observation is whenever the I value is even, we pick only even values in j condition. Okay, that is our observation, right? If I value is 2, then only even numbers. If I value is 0, then only even numbers. See, then if I value is odd, then we pick only odd numbers in j value. That is, we can see in this condition, if I value is 1, j is an odd number, j is equal to 1, it's an odd number. So this is the first condition. And the second condition is, we can observe that how to make up to 1, how to make up to 2, how to make up to 0. So how to make the limit. Okay, for example, I can write like here. I'll write here j should be less than or equal to 0. Here j should be less than or equal to 1. Here I can write j should be less than or equal to 2. Okay, so we'll take each condition and we analysis how it works. If you take first condition, the only value will be 0, right? We don't care about we don't care negative values. So first condition is satisfied. Second condition, j is less than 1. In this case, I will get 0 and 1. If I get 0 and 1, I can filter out 0 and 1 by even and odd, right? We can see that 0 is an even number, 1 is an odd number. Here in this case, I is 1, which is odd number. If it is odd number, I'll choose only this value. From here, this is satisfied. Okay, from here I can say that 0 1 2 to satisfy this condition. In order to satisfy this condition, this is valid, right? Again, we'll check the I value. Here if I value is 0, which means even. If it is even, I'll take only even values. So this is our even values, these two are even values. This is what we got here. Okay, so our second condition is, I have to write a condition like j should be less than or equal to. Now how to obtain this 0 1 2? How to obtain? See, there is a simple way to observe this. See, here it is in opposite direction. See, from here it is 0 1 2, from here it is 0 1 2. So what I'll do is, I'll write 2 minus I. Okay, so these are the conditions. Okay, I have to check this condition, check this condition, check this condition. If nothing is valid, then I have to print a space. So how to write the program? Let's see. We are running from -2 to +2. There are two loops, right? For I equal to -2, I less than or equal to 2, I plus plus. This is for rows, and I need to convert minus value to positive value. So how can I convert is, if I is less than 0, which means a negative value, then I have to, I'll write, I'll take a variable called row, in which I'll place the -1 into I, which converts negative to positive values. Okay, else I have to write row equal to I. So why I'm using an extra variable is, if you take and modify the I value, the loop will not run, right? The loop should not be modified. Okay, that's why I'm taking a separate variable called row. And what about the column values? We'll see. Same for j equal to -2, j less than or equal to 2, j plus plus. Okay, here we can see that if j is less than 0, then I can write like column equal to -1 into j, else column should be j. Okay, so up to here what we did is, we converted negative values into positive values. Now here we are writing the main condition. What is the main condition? See, main condition is, if we have to take the column value, right? If I take the column value, okay, we'll see here what is the condition. See, the condition is column value less than or equal to 2 minus row value. Okay, column value less than or equal to 2 minus row value. Okay, if this condition is satisfied and row value is even, and I have to check the column value also, right? Column value also even, then I have to print the value. I have to print the star. And see, we have one condition here, either this or this. Okay, either even or odd. So here we have to use an or operator. Okay, so this is a mandatory case. Okay, in here either this or this. Okay, so we are checking this condition and or between these two conditions. Okay, we'll see that. Or I have to write row modulo with 2 if it is equal to 1, and column modulo with 2 is equal to 1. Okay, you can see that from here to here these are or operations. From here, either this is for even, right? Either it is even or it is odd. Okay, either of the cases, but this is a mandatory condition. If this condition is if this condition is satisfied, then I have to print star. Okay, or else I have to print this space. Okay, let's check this whether it works or not. Okay, I have initialized the I value with -2, and the condition is up to 2. So it will loop up to -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. Okay. So here I wrote the condition that if it is a negative value, then I have to multiply -1 to that and make it positive. If it is a positive value, then store it in the same variable, right? If it is a negative, do this operation. If it is positive, store as it is. Okay. And same condition for the column also. Okay, now here is the main condition. We'll see the main condition how I wrote. See, first of all, I took the row and I check whether it is an even or odd. If it is even, then I check the column. Okay, if it is even or odd, if it is even, and it should satisfy this condition. Okay, we have obtained this condition, you remember, right? That condition, if it is true, then I have to print this star. Okay, or same, if row is odd, column is odd, and this condition. Okay, this condition is mandatory for both this and this. Okay, So whether if the row is even, column is even, and that condition is satisfied, then print the star. If the row is odd, column is odd, and if we satisfy this condition, then print the star. Else we have to print the space. Now we'll test whether it works or not. Okay, we got the pattern. So this is the way to approach these type of patterns. Now how to make it generic? Okay, let's see how to make it generic. Okay, see here, these are responsible for rows and columns, right? I'll replace these with some variable. Okay, I'll replace it n minus n2 plus n, and from here minus n2 plus n. Okay, and from here we are subtracting the number 2, right, which means n. I'll write n, and here also we're subtracting with 2. I have to make n. So for example, if I make n equal to, for example, 7, let's see whether it works or not. Okay, see, it's working. So this is how you can use your logic and build some of the interesting patterns. Okay, I hope you understood what I said.